Hi, my name is Bailey Young, and today I want to talk to you about why hunting is good for our environment. Have you actually ever wondered if hunters are actually the stereotypic people that kill animals just for fun, then leave them there, and don't care about our environment, are just mean, cruel people? Well, today I want to show you that that is not true. There has been talk that hunters have a negative effect on our environment, but studies shown in Savannah River Ecology Laboratory that hunters are the greenest people in today's nation. So with that statement being said, I want to try to get you to understand why hunting is good for the environment. To start off with, hunters spend a lot of money that goes to our economy. From the SREL, the U.S. and Fire Wildlife Services estimate that 82 million adults participate in hunting, fishing, or wildlife watching in 2001. But only 13 million of those were hunters. Yet people who hunt and fish contribute immensely to this national economy, spending more than $7 billion in 2001. Expenditures include licensed guns, fishing equipment, and the cost of lodging, travel, and other goods and services. So this shows us that hunters just don't kill animals. They care about making money for this nation that usually goes to good causes that makes and sometimes mostly helps our economy grow. Also from the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation, through the state's license and fees, hunters pay $796 million a year and 11% taxes on guns, ammo, bows, and arrows. That generates $371 million a year. As taxpayers, hunters fund the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service, the U.S. Forest Service, and more. So, hunters do help in our environment, and not just our environment, our economy. They spend money just like we do, but it goes to more causes for some things. But according to the SREL, hunters make sure that animals' natural habitats are kept intact, unpolluted, and undisturbed. This shows us that hunters care about our animals and how they make sure that their habitats stay clean and that nobody messes with them, and we don't just hunt animals for fun and throw them out. From the RMEF, hunters have doubled the population of elks, wild turkey, white-tailed deer, ducks, and pronghorn since the 1900s. Hunters hunt to keep nature in balance. We don't want to have too many predators running around, but we don't want to have too many prey running around. Because if we had too many predators, they would hunt off all of our prey and then start hunting each other and eventually die off, and then we would have nothing. We would be left with fruit and vegetables and having to defend on our own, and worst case scenario, we might go to cannibalism. Hope not, but you never know. So that's why hunters have a huge part in this. They make sure they keep the cycle going. They hunt animals as they're overpopulated to make sure the animals get cut down. And once the animals are cut down, they stop hunting them so the animals can repopulate again. This is a cycle that goes on and on and on for ages at a time. So when we have animals, we have them at the right amount, so none of the animals go extinct, like the dodo bird or things like that. There's also been talk about how hunters hunt just for sport and cut off what they need and throw the rest away, like the shark fin suit that was shown in our class. How the Chinese fishermen or Korean fishermen cut off the fins of the sharks and then throw the sharks back in the water. This is not what we want, and this is not what I call a hunter. I call that someone that doesn't care about our environment and doesn't care about how it is affecting everything else that is going on. That is somebody that we don't want as our fishermen or as our hunters, but we do have those. But you can't look at people as if that's how everybody else is, because that would be saying all blondes are stupid, or all Asians are smart, or all black people steal. Those are stereotypes that are not right. So as this, we need to see that hunters hunt to make sure that we keep our balance. Hunters hunt to keep a balance, not to sit here and do for sport, not to just be mean and cruel to animals. But most hunters hunt to provide food for their family. And that is what's big to me, because that's how I survived when I was young. We weren't the richest family. Sometimes the only way we were going to get meat is if we went outside, if my grandfather went outside and went hunting and killed our food so we had food on the table. We had our garden, we had our food. We had everything we needed to survive. And people look at stereotypical men as old men, big men with guns that kill. But honestly, in reality, it can be a man from a slaughterhouse that kills our cows or pigs or chickens so you have the food in the grocery store that you have. Or it can be just another animal be another animal as a predator hunting another animal. But we look at it as men who don't care about our environment, that don't care about anything that goes on. They just want to hunt because it's fun. Yes, it's fun, but we provide with food. We provide our family with food, and we make sure that we're safe. We make sure that there isn't the predators that out to get our family, as cougars, as there has been seen in Humphreys County, where I'm from, are showing up more and more, or other animals that could hurt us. So when you think about hunting, don't think as something bad or something that is not environment friendly. Think of something that provides us with food, that keeps money in our economy, and that makes sure that our animals' habitats are not disturbed. Think of it as something. Think of hunters as people who want the best for us and want to make sure that we have food and want to be the providers for us. Don't stereotype them just like you would stereotype any other people. Hunters are the most eco-friendliest people I know, so I hope in this speech you have seen that there's more to hunters and more to hunting than what people make it out to be. I hope that I have informed you, and I hope that I've showed you not to be so stereotypic on people or stereotypic on hunters when they hunt, because all they're trying to do is provide us for food and provide our nation with more money. So thank you for listening to me talk, and have a great night.